It all started when 16-year-old George Washington was surveying mountainous land for Lord Fairfax. He and his brother Lawrence bought some land. When Lawrence passed away, the youngest Washington brother, Charles, inherited the land. With the 80 acres that he inherited, Charles Washington laid the plans for what is today Charlestown. Then in January of 1787, the Virginia General Assembly made an act to establish Charlestown as an official town of Virginia. Charles Washington lived in this house, Happy Retreat. It was not, however, completed until after his death in 1799. Built in 1795, the Lock House served as an African-American Masonic lodge for over a century. It is also one of the oldest still-standing buildings in Charlestown. In 1801, the Charlestown Courthouse was built when Charlestown became the county seat of the new Jefferson County when Berkeley County was divided. At this courthouse, 2 of the 3 treason trials in America were held. The abolitionist John Brown's of 1859 and the coal miners of 1922. After John Brown was tried and found guilty, he was hanged in a field just outside of town, which is now on South Samuel Street. In 1818, the building of the first Zion Episcopal Church began. Another one was started in 1846, but 2 years later burned down. In 1851, the original church was completed. Over 80 Washington descendants are buried in its graveyard. Even after the Washingtons had died, they were still remembered, for some of their names became street names such as George or Samuel. During the Civil War, on June 20th, 1863, Western Virginia seceded from Virginia to form West Virginia. In 1896, the first rural free delivery in America was started here in Charlestown, West Virginia by W.L. Wilson. Fisherman's Hall was also constructed in 1896. It was built to support African American economy and community. In April of 1906, Mr. Myers found an opening to an underground cavernous lake. Mr. Charles P. Wellers bought this lake and named it Lakeland Caverns. Tourists could go in and take boat rides in the lake. It was closed, but later reopened in 2002 for inspection when petroleum was found in the lake and closed again. The entrance was located inside Mom's Diner. The old Opera House was built in 1910 with the first show in 1911. It has offered public entertainment through plays, musicals, dance shows, and other forms of entertainment since. The famous Charlestown Races and Slots held its first race in 1933, although races started with the Charlestown Jockey Club in 1808 and the Charlestown Horse Show Association, which started in 1913. It was originally called the Charlestown Racetrack. The Roth House served as an American... It was built to support African Americans. Burned down. I forgot the last line. Fisherman's Hall was also constructed in 1896. It was built to support. Charles Washington lived in this house, Happy Retreat. It was not, however, fully completed until he died in Yes, he lived till the 20th century. He was an amazing man.